Hello, I'm Pastor James Gray, and I'm the new Outreach and Connections pastor here at Whitewater Crossing. I'm so excited to be with you today. And I just have a question for you. Do you want to get well? Let me say that again. Do you want to get well? I know this season of COVID has been challenging for many people. And maybe you're in a condition where you are sick, and not because of COVID, but maybe a situation around you. Your employment, your job was stripped down, you're on unemployment, or maybe loved ones that are not working and you're bearing the burden. I don't know what the situation is, or maybe you have a physical condition where you're not doing well. Well, in the Bible, there's a story just like that. And I actually lived that out as well. For me, I was sick of doing drugs and I was bound by addiction. And somebody asked me this question. They said, do you want to get well? That's a very powerful question because you got to examine yourself and say you're in a hopeless situation and you need hope and you need to change. Well, in the Bible, there's a gentleman that was disabled for 38 years. And Jesus goes by and asks the same question. He says, do you want to get well? He was in a hopeless situation and he was in need of hope. And like me and so many of us, when we're in that condition, we blame somebody else. For me, I blame my parents for my addiction. I blame what happened to me for my addiction. And this man has to come face to face with the Son of God right before him. And he says, do you want to get well? And he blames somebody else. He says, every time there's an opportunity for me to be healed by the water, they had a mindset that when the water, once a year, when the water would be stirred, he can go down and get healed. But he wanted somebody to carry him down. And Jesus says, get up. He says, do you want to get well? And he says, get up. That's what we have to do today. I need you to share this. I need you to like this because there's many people around you right now that want to get well. I want you to send this to them and say, get up. Do it right now while you're watching. And if you want to get up, I want you to comment below and say you're ready to get up. But what happens next just blows my mind. He says, pick up your mat and walk. And in the Bible, in some texts, it says pallet, some says mat. But the idea of picking up the circumstances that you found yourself in to walk around with it. Now, keep in mind, this is not a place like we have today at a hospital if we're in this condition. This is a dirty place where everybody in this condition is hopeless and they need hope. And Jesus asked him to pick it up to be a visible representation of healing, that would be his testimony. And I'm going to tell you right now, God has been good to me, even though I've been through a living mess. And those situations, those circumstances have been a vehicle to help people receive hope through Jesus Christ. And I want to pass that on to you today. Please share this. Like this, comment below. Let us know if you're ready to get up because I know you want to get well. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.